Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous. Last time we made it to the market square and we cleared out this southwest or southeastern quadrant of the city. And then we made a bridge across the big, what would you call it, the ravine? I don't know. Hole in the ground that the Skari made. Met Holvern and as you can see, that's him right there, laying in a pool of his own blood. As he deserves. How dare he question me? Let's go ahead and look around here. The mongrel's face is screwed up tightly, his bloodied fangs broken. The mongrel's body is sliced from shoulder to groin. Rip the groin. The dirt trapped beneath the mongrel's claws suggests that he was clinging to the walls. Yeah, so it looks like Holvern likely killed them. Yeah. You know, I don't have a lot of regret for killing him. We'll deal with that in a second. Oh yeah, we are a bit injured here. Do we have some healing potions? Yeah. Go ahead. That was a really bad roll. Get your health up a bit. I'm willing to go down to 30 healing potions. Just get everybody... Obviously, I can't use mine. And I was told I can do this. Which is used. Ah, yeah, look at that. I never knew that you could just use scrolls like that. Kind of like use potions. That is very helpful. Okay. And we want to attack this fiendish giant centipede.
Save the last one for me.
Oh. Turn base, please. Alright, Woljif, come on in. Get an idea of what we're dealing with here. Now, I'm pretty sure that if I had succeeded in that ritual in the house next to Ember, I think you summon a demon and it appears here. And it makes this fight actually really difficult, but we failed. We failed to do that, so.
Surrender.
Nice shot. Nice shot indeed. Save these Crusaders, because I'm so generous. We can't make it there. Oof. Nice. We go to Thunder. Thunder. Dive on him. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I might have to... Can I make her into a fallen paladin? Just so I can have the griffin. It's such a cool mechanic. It's a really good addition. So far the new archetypes have been pretty cool. I know I haven't really gotten too much into mine, but it seems like it's gonna be pretty neat. And the kinetic arc or sharpshooter seems like it could get pretty strong too. I'm happy with them so far. The demon invasion transformed all of Kenabres into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Duscari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the dragon was dragged away by demons. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Manarak, and he is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place. Like a gaze untethered from any observer, this mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Manarak is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, the present, and the future stand before him as a unified whole. An unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What past does he see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life. Although the one and life are in opposite terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance, and this music's going hard. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent the Skari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. Wow, failure. Could have stopped all this. What present does he see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All is as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt, among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the Aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against the universal law. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade, but the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Manarak picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. Got the purple stone knife. What future does he see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse, and it is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the Aeon's withdrawal to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the hero to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed, even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them. Used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may again look at the world through another's eyes? Or will he allow it to vanish? So we have no intention of going down the Aeon Mythic path, but I don't see a world in which Manarak is presented a power to see the past, the present, and the future, and he doesn't take it for himself, right? So we're gonna retain the Aeon's power within myself. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Manarak's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles, stowed away until the moment when the hero once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. Yeah, it's just a tool. It's just a tool that I'm going to use for my own ends. Okay, cool. Alright, we got another Dretch here. Alright. Let's go and go into stealth mode here so we can get a little bit closer. Okay. Let's pause it. Windowog. Do I have, I don't have anything to make this stronger yet, do I? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Attack the Dretch. Okay, it's...
No match for me.
You missed. You're not allowed to miss. Alright. Reveal yourself. Damn. Move up. Okay. Go ahead and sleep him. Perfect. Manarak, can you charge him? No, no, no. Alright, move up. Alright, thunder. No. Alright, move up. Oh, I was stealthed. I might have been able to do that. Alright, Woljif. Should cast this, huh? Alright. Can I coup de grace him? Yeah. But not this time. Alright, attack the Dretch. Not good. Alright, try to put him to sleep. Damn it. Alright, Manorak. Come up. Oh, nice. That move's actually fantastic, isn't it?
Into the fray.
Can you charge anybody? Yes. Good. It's unfortunate that she got feared, but... Come on, girl. You got a hit.
Let's hear you cry.
Ow.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Cover me, all right?
Good. That guy was trying to cause fear.
They'll beg me to
Good shot.
Run them through.
Nice.
no glory
Bad.
without risk.
Stab you or zap you.
Nice. Great.
I'll cut you wide open.
Perfect. That went well. I mean, we didn't get the coup de grace like I probably should have, but that's fine. Ooh. Half plate plus 1 armor. Masterwork glaive. So flame blade was pretty strong. Oh, and this cultist too. Okay. I'm okay taking all this stuff. I'm glad they're giving us a lot of scrolls of inflict wounds. Okay. Got some loot here. This is important. The Midnight Bolt. The owner of this bolt can shoot it to deal 50 points of damage that can't be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot miss. That's going to be super useful later on in the game. I'm going to try and save it for a good moment to go around and loot the rest of the market. All those perception checks failing.
Might
There
be
we go.
trap, might be treasure.
Apprentice lockpicks. Judging by the size of the blood stain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones. To render live, most likely. A rift in the earth left by Discari's massive scythe. You and your companions fell through here during the attack. I remember like it was yesterday. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's rats over here, which I'm not super fond of. I think Ember's got a couple of...
good
No,
person.
she doesn't.
I like
I'm here. Where else would I
only
be?
you
You know, we have nothing to really
What's
fight
on
the
your
rats
mind?
with. We don't have, like...
I wonder.
Since we have nothing to fight the rats with, I'm not going to go down there. Not right now.
I lead. You follow.
Are there enemies up here? I don't remember. There's a stranger. I remember you. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Yeah, yeah. Weirdo. This is who we were looking for, though. Watch it, watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me. A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of tunnel. Another 2 tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. The demons still haven't entirely broken through the defenses of Canabras. Good. Quit whining. Hey! Alarm! Someone's coming! Maybe he will help us? Wise up, would you? Before you get us killed. Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on, don't leave me. I'll die here. Like a crushed louse, Windowag wrinkles her nose. Let us leave this place, master. This pathetic creature's not even worth spitting on. Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of a jam. Get a load of this lot. And no escort either. Wojif, you little shit. How are you not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine. Great guys. Wojif turns to you and out of the corner of his mouth says, listen to me. Do me a solid, help them drag his sorry carcass free. They repay you, cross my heart. Who are you? Who, us? We're nobody, just simple citizens. We used to live here, but now... Yeah, we just lived our lives. Didn't do nobody any harm, and then kaboom. The place falls about our ears. The tieflings are nasty. Or antsy, I'm sorry. They're hiding something. Look like you're up to something. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you where you stand. Don't lie to me. Tell me who you are and what you're doing here. Alright. Don't hurt us. People call us thieflings. We kind of skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Say some tyrant bans books that show stuff he don't like, or fancy Kyonin wine he don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's a demand for it, someone's got to sell it. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier for a little coin. People in the city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry or who's needing some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for him that his heartless superiors refuse to. Providing a public service. Enough talking. Get these rocks off me. You sent me down there for a goddamn crate of cognac, you idiots. Now get me out. I don't want to hear it. Die. At these places in prison or on the gallows, I'm taking you to Erebeth. What will you pay me for my help? We ain't got nothing. Poor as church mice we are. Psh, left our money at home, did you? Well, I've got my money pouch in my pocket. It's all yours if you get me out. Alright, I'll help. An hour passed. Is that a success or a failure? Failure. My god. Clearing the rebel proves a bigger challenge than expected. By the time you finally free the trapped tiefling, you're ready to collapse with fatigue. I better not be fatigued, too. Whew, I'm alive. And all in one piece, give or take. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The freed tiefling turns to his companions. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnels now. One trip just to the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward. It's not going to collapse, or else we came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? 110 gold. I helped you, now you can help me. And Commander Terabade saved Canabras. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as usual as yours. Yep. You what? Are you blind or something? The tiefling points at his horns and his tail. Know what people call us? Aurilu's spawn. And that's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa, Terabade? Erebeth Terabade from the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the only big shots in this town that actually treat us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Erebeth risked her neck for ours. She saved me from that creep Holvern. Yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only worthless toe rag would refuse to help her after that. Nuh-uh. I'm not listening to any more of this. The tiefling makes a show of covering his ears. You do what you want. I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on then. I'm going with the Crusaders, and I'm going to round up the others to help. The tiefling smirks. We made some good money in this city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons. But enough yammering. So long. Later. Am I fatigued? No. Okay, good. That's very good, actually. I thought I heard the level up sound too, but I think I must have been dreaming. Okay. Do we want to go? Do you want to just explore the whole district? I don't think there's anything too dangerous on the in the southwest here. There's like a house with like a brimerack that's dangerous. We'll focus on our current mission. We'll come back and explore this stuff later. We'll have time. We will have the time. Here we go. This is something I wanted. Thank the gods. I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened, he can barely get the words out. I'm a servant of Count Davin Kilnavis Arvande. I can't even speak. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside. And the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. He meets your gaze with pleading eyes. Count Arvande. I've seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention. But that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man could only benefit us. True. You've heard about the Arvande family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Davin, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Misfortune continues to dog the house of Arvande, I see. The servant cringes. You're telling me? Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive that calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of God, powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant casts his eyes around the street. I should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras. Yeah, well, you know. Tell me what happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn, and back to dusk again, serving guests at the count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the count. The monsters had blocked the way. The count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the great hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you still have time to rescue the people inside. And what will I get if I help this count of yours? Demanding reward for fighting demons? That is dishonorable. Fuck you. And foolish too, since demons are the enemy of each and every one of us. That's a point of view. Today we selflessly help someone to thrash the demons, and tomorrow someone else will help us. It's not how the world works. I'm sure the count will reward you handsomely for any rescue. All right, I'll help. Where is your master's house? It's not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help. I'm begging you. I hate to think what the count will do to me if I don't bring back help. Okay. So that is where we are headed next. But before we actually go there, I'm going to go up here, talk to Ramian. He should be around here somewhere. There he is. Hear me. Take heed. The hordes of the abyss. The wardstone is their target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. And here's Ramian. The golden curled Azamar greets you with a graceful bow. So you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I am at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you to hear me out first. Holvern is dead. We'll save that for a moment. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in our dreams. Prelate Horan brushed them off as meaningless reveries, and, well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams, but even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna and are always worthy of attention. The prelate, and all the crusader leaders for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. The longer this coward blathers on, the more I want to give in to inspiration and spontaneously knock out his teeth. Windowog's pretty great. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who called himself the Storyteller arrived in Canabras. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city, the first and most important in the chain of wardstones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We're lucky he wasn't burnt at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information that could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen, all the way to the catastrophic end. Not all dreams have benign origins. What if those dreams were sent by demons? In a different time and place, someone perhaps could have become the victim of false dreams sent by monsters. But here, in the war with the Abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on her most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any of us, Desna's punishment would have been swift. Tell me about the strange rituals that were going to be performed on the wardstone. Ramian looked slightly abashed. When my attempts to open Horan's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to take matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from my priests. Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them. I cannot command them, and it seems that they were inspired all on their own. They had no ill intent. They only wished to access the wardstone in secret and try to cleanse it. But to Horan, this became perform a secret ritual, or suspect ritual, after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the Inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't gotten away, they were destined for a cell in the prelate's dungeon and quite likely death. Why are you and Horan feuding? Oh, I'm not feuding with him. I sincerely wish only the best for the man. Well, in an ideal world, he'd be far away from the front lines enjoying a peaceful retirement. But even if that isn't possible, I have always tried to help him fulfill the mission he has taken upon himself and to which he has proved fatally ill-suited, protecting Canabras against the demons. Unfortunately, he is convinced that the followers of Desna are heretics and saboteurs. He refused to listen to me, and it was only the knightly orders that deterred him from including us in the witch hunt. Now, there is clearly no one left to stand in his way. He is finally free to get rid of us once and for all. Why haven't you left this place and found somewhere safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck, while Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of the demon's attacks. Horan is dead. The Aasimar brings his hands together in a brief prayer. I am sorry for this. Really, I am truly sorry. Horan did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm. Well, that's not an excuse. Right, if you do that much harm, and your excuse is, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. Nah, he knew what he was doing. He understood what he was doing. He was no fool. But he sincerely believed that he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire Crusade movement. In another position, he could have done much good. What other tidings did you bring? I don't want to believe that Canabras has fallen, that everyone is dead, and there's no one left to fight. Please, tell me, are there pockets of resistance still left in the city, where I can be of some use? Arabeth Terabade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. You'd be very useful there. Commander Terabade? I do not know her personally, but her wife, Anevia, is a regular worshipper at her temple. I would be glad to aid them in this fight. Go then. Wait! 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them and protect them against the demons and vigilantes like Holvin. They will not rest until they find them. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will go now to the Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. Yeah. Ilks. Stranger, wait. You spared Ramian despite what that mad Inquisitor told you. The young voice comes from nowhere. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Holrin's dogs aren't lurking nearby. No, they're dead. A pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from the look of sleep. A lack of sleep. But he is clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. So, you're one of the Desnan adepts that tried to break the ward stone. Yes. I am Ilks. Or Ilkis? Ilkis? Ilks. Go Ilks. Cleric of Desna. And one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canabras and do something terrible to our wardstone, which already carried the taint of corruption. Prelate Holrin refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such a deadly threat? What are you planning to do? He hesitates. Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instincts. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we'd had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what was wrong with the wardstone and how to heal it. But they didn't give us time. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids trying to break into the wardstone. Apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days? See the size. I know there's no evil in you. I can sense things like that. Then why are you traveling with me? But what you did was so stupid and impulsive. Someone could have got hurt. I know from experience. Yeah. How'd you even come up with a plan like that? How could we not come up with that plan? You sense the young man's temper rising. Listen, Desna is the goddess of luck, but luck as many lay people would understand it, and luck as we, the followers of the music of the spheres, see it, are far from the same thing. Other people believe that luck is something good that falls into your lap just because, like a generous but unearned reward. We see luck as a fundamental law of creation, according to which, even in the darkest hours of the most hopeless situation, a chance of rescue and change for the better can arise. Kinda sounds like the same thing, just worded in different situations. But you've got to seize this chance when it presents itself. Better yet, create your own. Okay. Followers of Desna are not people who like idleness and inaction. That's why when Canabras was in trouble, we did as our goddess had taught us. We took the matter into our own hands and tried in a moment of desperation to pluck our chance from the hands of fate itself. You were trying to help. Can they punish you if you were trying to help? Is that allowed? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm sick of all this crusader infighting. Yeah, I think Manarak is probably feeling like that. How could a zealot like Holrin become the respected defender of Canabras? His faith is strong. Incredibly strong. The people of the city have seen him fighting on the front lines time after time. I myself remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw that gruff old man slaying demons in the fit of a righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protecting more than anything else, and that's why they are prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocence. Also, Holrin hasn't been as brutal as he used to be for a long time. He has his loyal right-hand man, Loiter, known as Hawkblade. Who's this guy? Do I remember this guy? Sounds somewhat familiar. He's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered. Holrin trusts him completely, and Loiter always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging a victim to the fire. It is our bad luck that Loiter left Canabras in pursuit of some particularly vicious hags, 2 weeks before the attack. If he were here, he wouldn't have let Holren attack Ramian. On the other hand, if he were here, we wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the Wardstone. We'd all be in a cell right now. Whose voice did you hear? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is a good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, except that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the Abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just like Holren. We decided to trust the voice. And seeing Canabras devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can see now who had the truth on their side. Where are your fellow worshippers? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. Do you need help? Desna teaches us to trust and last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. So I don't think it's time for Manorak to become bloodthirsty. I think he really wants to do this. But logic dictates that he probably should wait. I mean, this is a pretty good opportunity to do it, huh? But we know he can cast invisibility, right? We don't want him to just, like, disappear. He's out in the open. He could easily run off. I have to go. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. Yeah, we gotta pick our battles. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Hey! I know you. Where are you? It's Tiger. If you are watching my Kingmaker series, you can see Tiger in that one too. These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons. I'm pretty sure there's some demons up ahead. Yep. Damn it.
Do not waver.
He came out of nowhere. Okay. Alright, go in.
Distract them for me.
Nice. I was worried he wouldn't be able to last long enough.
I'll rip you apart.
But luckily, he was. Damn it. Ow.
The spirits demand your blood.
Damn it. Okay. Maybe go out to the Invoker. Good.
Time to share your treasures.
Good. Bad. Bad. Really bad.
You are today's sacrifice.
Good. Nice.
The light take you into the fray.
Can you charge him? Yep. Good stuff. Move up. Oh, the melee people move up. I'm gonna try and coup de grace him, but I don't know if he's still sleeping. Looks like he is. Alright, coup de grace. There we go. Perfect. And there's the level up. Awesome. Okay. Level 4. Oh yeah, it's one of these levels. I think we want to just keep increasing our strength. Gotta prove that these biceps aren't for nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Okay, so we get another blood power. Nocturnal ability. So we got blood pool healing. Blood jet. Unleashes jet of blood, expending 1 point from his blood pool as a ranged touch attack, dealing a d4 points of damage per level, so it's 4d4. Or cone of blood. A blood seeker can spend 1 point from his blood pool. 30-foot cone of blood. All creatures caught within it take 1d4 points of damage per slayer level. Since vitals, we already get sneak attack, don't we? What would be the point in that? So does it stack with regular sneak attacks? Okay, I think I want blood jet. No, I want blood. I think I want cone of blood. Yeah, this is like an AoE version of this. Now, it can affect my allies, but what are allies there for if not to be hit by my cone of blood? Let's pick that up.
Let's move already.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Beware. Okay, cool. Next, Sela, Sable Company Marine, level 3. You get the strongest wings. A Sable Company Marine teaches his mount to perform a new combat maneuver. As a standard action, Hippogriff can create 2 strong gusts of air with its wings and perform a bull rush combat maneuver twice with a bonus of CMB equal to half its level against the target in a 30-foot cone. If any of these combat maneuvers are successful, the affected target becomes flat-footed against the next attack. Neat. And we also get favorite enemy. Alright, we'll go... I think we'll go wisdom. Give her some wisdom. I don't think we need to go dex for her. It could help with her AC a little bit, but... There you go. Favorite enemy, it's going to be demons. You know, demons and magic. Yeah. That way, if she's in my party, basically, I'm going to have her dive onto the magic users in the back line. I feel like that's potentially a really good use for her. Alright. You, my friend. Give you some strength. Actually, we're going to give you dex. Give you dex. Okay. Camellia, Spirit Hunter. Keep you with that. Get the Hex. Another Hex for you. Dex up. Wake the Dex up. Alright, so you got the Ice one. Ice Plant. That's another really good one that we might want. No. Slumber is a good one. Like, having more people with Slumber's good. Evil Eye is also pretty good. Oh, Chance, a decent one too, I think. Oh, no, that's not what I thought it was. The Shaman touches a willing creature, including yourself, and grants a battle ward. This is pretty good. Each subsequent time she's attacked, the deflection bonus is reduced by 1. Can I just put this on everybody? Like, it lasts for 24 hours. Shaman makes an extra attack of opportunity each round. This ability stacks the attacks of opportunity of combat reflexes feat. Do I even need to cast this? Is this a cast thing? Or is it more like Ice Plant? That could be useful. I think I like Battle Ward, though. What is secrets? Oh, we can... Okay. Protective Luck. What does that do? The thing is, like, I know we're not going to have... What is your charisma? Oh, 13. Okay. The thing is, I know we're not going to have Ember, like, forever. Just because she's neutral good. So getting something like Sleep or Misfortune or Evil Eye is probably good. But we're going to have more hexes. Although it's going to be a while before we get the next hex. I think I'm still going to get Battle Ward. Yep. Okay. Kinetic Sharpshooter, level 3. You get an infusion and your kinetic quiver. So this seems like a big moment for the kinetic sharpshooter. Can create a special quiver that she can use to unleash additional kinetic blasts with a ranged weapon. With the quiver created, the kinetic sharpshooter can accept 1 point of burn to shoot a number of blasts equal to her class level. Oh wow, that sounds really strong. And you get elemental overflow. Uh-huh. In addition, she receives a bonus on her attack rolls with kinetic blast equal to the total number of points of burn she has. Right. Yeah. I remember. And I think we just want to... Do you want to get some more con for her? I think we probably want to boost her con up a little bit. I think we'll go to 16 and that'll be it for con. And then we'll focus on dex. Alright. Ooh, exploding arrows. This infusion can only be used by kinetic sharpshooters wielding a ranged weapon. You create a fist-sized bomb of elemental energy and immediately shoot it using your ranged weapon as a splash weapon. A direct hit deals normal damage. Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the bomb hits takes half the normal damage from the splash. Reflex halves it again. DC of the save is equal to 10 plus my level plus my dex. Which my dex is 5, my level is 4. It's a pretty tough save to make. Or pushing infusion. The momentum of your kinetic blast knocks foes back. Attempting a bull rush combat maneuver against each target damaged by your infused blast. Using your constitution modifier instead of your strength modifier to determine your combat maneuver bonus. Okay. I think probably exploding arrows sounds better. Plus I think that's a kinetic sharpshooter special. Which the other one isn't. Okay, so for you, I did have the suggestion to maybe going Vivisectionist with you. Which could be fun. Now, feel free to let me know. Should I just go all Vivisectionist after this, or should I take more in Eldritch Scoundrel? Is there anything in Eldritch Scoundrel we want? Debilitating injuries is actually pretty useful, isn't it? Rogue talents, finesse training, advanced talents. I think the only thing I'd really want maybe is debilitating injury. Let's see. Vivisectionist. I think we are going to take a point Vivisectionist. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've used a Vivisectionist. Like, I'm sure I used one in Treasures of the Midnight Isles, but that was a long time ago. It was probably a short-lived character. But you get mutagens here. That's always fun. Sneak attack I still get. And I do get some armor proficiency. Although I don't think I really need that. Okay, we're gonna go Vivisectionist. And ooh, do we wanna go intelligence or dexterity? What do I get for intelligence with? I kinda wanna go intelligence, but dexterity might be the smarter choice. The DC of any saving throw called for by discovery is equal to 10 plus half your level plus your intelligence modifier. So that is there. Poison resistance is nice. Throw anything, brew potions. That's another good thing about him being a vivisectionist. We can brew potions. I kind of want to go Dex. Although I also kind of want to go intelligence. Oh goodness. All right, we're gonna go intelligence. I've got plenty of Dex people. Yep. Now I just remembered I was thinking about maybe making him. Where was it? Into the blade bound. Select group of magi are called to carry black blades, a sentient weapon of unknown and possibly unknowable purpose. This weapon can become both an invaluable silent assassin and a militant parasite. I do like the vivisectionist, but I did want to try and use as many new archetypes as possible. And I do think he'd be okay at this, wouldn't he? He's got high intelligence. We could give him, you know, finesse weapons still. I don't know how well it synergizes with the rogue Eldritch Scoundrel, but like I don't know if like my sneak attack I guess won't get stronger. At first level, the blade-bound Magus gains a powerful sentient scimitar called a Black Blade and can communicate with it telepathically. As a swift action, the Magus can manifest the Black Blade in his hand. The Black Blade gains a enhancement bonus at 5th level, and every 4th level thereafter. This bonus increases by 1. I mean, it is pretty cool sounding, isn't it? At 3rd level, as a free action, the blade-bound Magus can spend 1 point from his arcane pool to grant the Black Blade better damage rolls, and it gets better every 3 levels. Changeable Gist. As a free action, the blade-bound Magus can spend 1 point from his arcane pool to change the type of all damage dealt by him using the Black Blade or damage dealt by the Black Blade itself to one of the following: cold, electricity, or fire. He can spend 2 points from his arcane to change the damage type to sonic or force. This effect lasts when? Until the start of the Magus's next turn. Okay. Independent Ego. Yeah, that sounds fun. Becomes so great that the weapon can fight even without a wielder. As a free action, the blade-bound Magus can release his grasp on the Black Blade, allowing it to fight as a separate creature. So you basically get like an animal companion almost. The Black Blade gains a damage bonus as if the Magus used the sharpening the Black Blade ability. It attacks his opponents to the best of its ability for 1 minute. The Black Blade has the following characteristics. Ability score is equal to the Magus's intelligence, which is 19 right after this level. Base attack bonus equal to mine. Hit points 2 times my intelligence plus times my level. Again, very good. I think we're going to do this, guys. I think we're going to do it. This sounds fun. It sounds fun. It sounds kind of Woljify, right? I don't know. He's got, you know, I don't know. We're gonna go intelligence. Yep. Yeah, it keeps the same recommended stuff, so that's good. We are gonna get one less thing here though. So we'll go use magical devices. But we do get more spells. I think these are all gonna be level 1 spells. Can I see what I've already got? Show all spells. No. Okay. That's fine. So we've already got Burning Hands as an Eldritch dude, scoundrel. Magic Missile. I'll take Magic Weapon since we have so many slots here. Shield, True Strike. I guess that was the good side about the Vivisectionist though, right? Is I get to put, like, I could put True Strike on anybody. Yeah, but yeah, I do want to use the new archetypes though. So it's what we're doing. Maybe maybe we'll find somebody else to give that to. Ninio maybe. She'd probably make a good Vivisectionist. She has the intelligence, I'm sure. I don't know if she has the any other good stats for it though. Okay, anyway, Corrosive Touch, Grease. Okay, we have one more. Shocking Grasp. Gotta get Shocking Grasp. We're Magus now. Manifest the Black Blade. Now, I haven't already... Real quick. Before I accept this. What did I get here? 2 weapon fighting and double slice. Okay. So I haven't picked like a weapon focus yet. Because it looks like I'm probably going to go Scimitar, right? If the Black Blade is a Scimitar. So if I go here...
Steel, I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings around the world. Starting with me.
Did that happen?
Something wrong?
Oh yeah, there's the Black Blade. Look at that thing. That looks awesome. Now, it doesn't do a whole lot. We'll put that in the
You're
offhand.
giving me this because...
Can I not wield it in my offhand? Why can't I wield it anymore? Okay, what if I put this in the offhand? There we go. That looks pretty cool. Obviously, we need to work on this. I thought we had 2 weapon fighting. Yeah. Okay, no. What does double slice do again? Add your strength bonus to damage made with your offhand. Why? Why do I have that? That sounds silly. That's something the game started him with, right? I didn't get that. Weird. Okay, Ember. Ember. Hey, no, her wisdom's up. Oh, nah, she's not gonna be a drunken monk. There's also like what other things do we have? Did we get a new wizard one? Shadowcaster sounds new. I don't think that's one. I think Exploiter Wizard, maybe. Yeah, I think Exploiter Wizard's new, and I think there's an Arcane thing that's new. But she doesn't have great intelligence, so I don't think either of these is what we want for her. Yeah, the Magic Deceiver, I think, is new. She has good charisma. This doesn't fit her character at all, I don't think. But we could go Chilaxian Diva for her. Point blank shot, precise shot. Yeah, I don't know. Some have an inflated idea of their talent and importance. A few are wholly justified in their feelings of superiority. Yeah, it just doesn't sound like her. What other new ones were there? I know there's a new Skald, but that's gonna be Darren. I wish I remembered all of them better. The Shifter class, but I'm hoping to actually use him. Was there a new Sorcerer? No. There might have been a new Witch. Ranger. I think that's Sable Company Marine. Oh, there was the Titan Fighter. Think she'd make a good Titan Fighter? No. And then there's, I think we've pretty much covered all of them. I might just keep her as what she is. Chilaxian Bard, though, I mean, that sounds fun. I guess, you know, she doesn't have to follow this description exactly. What does she get from this? A Chilaxian Diva adds half her class level as a bonus to persuasion checks when using diplomacy or bluff. Okay. And then she loses bard knowledge, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So you lose well versed. I'm generally okay with that. And she gains devastating aria. Can spend 1 round of bardic performance to direct a burst of sonically charged words at a creature or object. This performance deals a d6 points of sonic damage, plus the diva's level, to an object, or half this damage to a living creature. Interesting. This damage increases by d6 every 4 levels. A creature affected by a rendition of the Tragedy of False Hope becomes vulnerable to this damage. Interesting. That's weird that it does more damage to just, like, objects. I'm trying to think of times where we actually need to attack objects. The Tragedy of False Hope. When she activates this performance, all enemies within 30 feet become flat-footed for as long as she maintains this performance. That sounds super good. A will save negates this effect. The DC is 10 plus the Diva's level. It sucks as the Diva's level, not just her overall level. Plus her charisma modifier, which is high, right? She's gonna have, once after this, she'll have a +4. So it's gonna be 15. Any target with uncanny dodge or an ability with a similar effect is immune to it. Okay. That sounds pretty good, though. Like, that sounds pretty good. Prima Donna. As her efforts to outdo her rivals increase, a Chilaxian Diva can spend additional rounds of bardic performance to receive 2 bonuses to her saving throw DCs for this performance. Okay. The Diva must spend an additional round of bardic performance for every round she uses Prima Donna to increase her saving throw DC. That's kind of good. We got Deadly Vibrato. There's a lot of new stuff for this one, I feel like. Can spend an additional round of bardic performance to complement it with a Deadly Vibrato, causing the bodies of her enemies to resonate and disintegrate. When used, if an enemy starts their turn within the range of the Diva's bardic performance, they take 1d8 sonic damage unless they succeed on a fortitude save, which is the same as the other save we talked about. Okay. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but I guess it's just free damage every round if they don't succeed on that. I don't know. It is an extra, expending an extra round too. Blazing Rondo. I think she could get all the way to the end here too, like of the new stuff. She would never get, you know, deadly performance, which is a bit of a shame. But I wonder if maybe do you guys think it'd be useful for me to get like, I wonder if there's a mod to like start them all at 0, so you can redo everything for them. I wouldn't be against doing that for this playthrough, but we'll see. What does this do? The benefits of haste. While she maintains... Whoa. Is wearying. Okay. Except the bonus to AC and on attack rolls and reflexes saves is 1/5 of her bard level. Okay. These allies must be within 60 feet. When she ceases this performance, any creature that receives this benefit for at least 3 rounds must succeed at a fortitude save or become fatigued for twice as many rounds as they were affected. Okay. Interesting. Vindictive Soliloquy can provide an impassioned monologue from the point of view of a noble queen, voicing her inner turmoil at being betrayed by her own sister and calling for justice to strike down from the heavens. Upon completing the performance, the diva may conjure bolts of lightning as though she had cast Call Lightning Storm, except the bolts are made of elemental thunder and deal sonic damage rather than electricity. They do not increase in damage if outdoors in a stormy area. Instead, in any environment, she may attempt a DC 30 persuasion check as part of her standard action to call a bolt. If a persuasion check is successful, the bolt deals 5d10 points of sonic damage instead of 5d6. Huh. That sounds cool. Banshee's Requiem. Learns to fill her performance with the mournful angst of a lost love, evoking the inexorable pull of the grave upon every living thing. All living creatures within 30 feet at the start of her turn each round gains 2 negative levels, unless they succeed at a fortitude saving throw. This is a death effect and a sonic effect. All living creatures, including allies? Ew. Well, I'm not living. Am I living? I think I'm technically living. I'm not sure. Should we do it? We could make Dayron this too. Like, we could make Dayron that and her the Inciter. I do think Dayron probably fits an Inciter more than... Oh man, Dayron's gonna start at level 5, isn't he? Because we just leveled. That might really hamper things. That's the main reason why I'm thinking about that mod. It's just like some of these characters are gonna be starting at levels where it's just like maybe not gonna make much sense to dual spec or multi-class. I don't know. Or we could just keep her a witch. It's kind of boring. Kind of boring. She gets another hex. It is strong, right? Fuck it. We do have a couple of free respecs too if I really fuck up on any of these. We can go Chilaxian Diva. Charisma up. Persuasion. Yeah, that's going to be your big one. Alright, one more. Here we go. Alright, get 2 spells here. Hideous Laughter. And Cure Light Wounds. Okay. Just realized that this isn't stacking.
My tail is restless.
It's because of this. Are you getting more of a bonus? Yeah. I guess since you have that, you don't need that. Okay. How are we doing? Oh my god, the episode's over. Okay. Well, we didn't get as far as I thought we'd get. That leveling took a bit out of us, but let's go ahead and loot these guys. If there's anything to loot on them. Go ahead and unlock that. Use a lockpick, just to be sure.
I hope you appreciate
That was a waste of a lockpick. Okay. So, we don't have a whole lot left to do in the market square. We're going to go in here because there's a nice bow that I want. And then the Aldori girl, I think, is down this way. We'll do that before we go to Dayron. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.